Hello, this is Ruby from the Useful Journal. Today I'm going to show you how I create my exercise tracker with a challenge page. First we'll start with the challenge page, which is the second page. I draw 3 centimetre wide boxes and there's a 5mm gap between them down the page, and then across the page it's only a 2.5mm gap, so half a dot grid. Measured out this way, you'll get 20 boxes. You can make them smaller or bigger depending on how many boxes you want. You'll be recording 1 activity per box. You'll need to leave some room at the top of your page for your heading. I chose to use stamps, but you could just as easily do your own lettering. If you choose to use stamps, don't limit yourself to inks, because you can use water-based markers to colour in your letters to get all sorts of colours, just like I have. In the box you need some kind of frame for the stickers you're going to use. So this month I'm creating little stands because I have pumpkin stickers. In previous months I used a fish bowl for fish, and I used just plain washi with a black circle on top. Now this tracker is designed for workouts, but so on the side I have stretch, strength, cardio, things like that, upper body, lower body. If you're using this tracker for other exercise, you could easily put biking on one row, walking, swimming, anything. It's up to you. So it's just to track how many sessions you do of each. You don't need any title at all. So next we go to a different kind of tracker, which I have on my first page. In addition to my workouts, which are only short, 10 to 15 minutes and usually indoors, I also aim to do 2 to 3 sessions outdoors a week. As you can see, I start by drawing a large circle with a smaller circle inside, and then I segment that into 12. There's about 4 weeks in a month, so I aim to do 2 to 3 sessions in those 4 parts of a month. After I've labelled my segments, I take some washi and stick it to my cutting board. It's a self-healing board. I then cut out, using a template, a shape that matches the end of each segment of my exercise pie. There's no need to use washi. You could just as easily use markers to colour in a little bit around the end of each segment. Create your heading for this page. And now we're going to use some wide washi tape to create a circle to fill in the centre. I chose a very decorative one from the washi tape shop. I then filled in a little more of my page with some stickers before starting to sketch out a scarecrow to sit above my circle. And once you sketch him out, you use a kneadable eraser to remove most of your pencil. You can always just use a normal eraser, and then you're ready for the washi. Now you'll see, to create this picture I've just cut out a series of shapes to stick on. Sometimes I just use scissors, sometimes I used my cutting board, and sometimes I stuck it on the page and then cut it. You can use your knife directly on the page, but you've got to be very gentle because it's very easy to cut through to the next page. But it is possible. You just need a light touch and you learn how much you can press, and you can always do a little cut, and then if it doesn't quite go through you can try again. And I just basically pulled together all these different shapes to create the top of my scarecrow, and didn't really have a plan, just kind of happened. Added detail with Tombow markers and also with Pigma Micron pens. For the washi, and I sorted out a hat for him. It was going over my lettering, but I didn't worry too much about that. This particular tape is transparent, so you can still see the letters. Then I added the final detail with more markers, and he's finished. This is one I filled in earlier. Thank you.